Monday, November the 8th, the election in Burma yesterday, for some reason, sparked a fierce confrontation at the border, Thai-Burmese border, Pasot-Tak. I understand, as of now, at least 20,000 people have crossed the border into Thailand. What happened there?
Look, like this, it's by constitution. They said that all the Burmese, all minorities, armed minorities, should be included in the army after the election. Because that they have only one country, one army. So that's by constitution they have to transform into what they call the border guard force.
I see.
So by the consequence that the all minorities, armed minorities, they refuse, resist. So by yesterday and Sunday evening, a group of DKBA, or we know as the Buddhist current, they took over some military posts and government outposts in Mewadi. There's some building there since last night. So that's why this morning the government troops open fire to them. According firing, and that some grenade land in Thai territory because it's very narrow river on the Memory River. So there's some grenade land in Thai that injured 3 Thai people. But on Burma side, I think they injured 20 and killed 3 people. The fighting is still going on. And another same way in Ganjanakhundee, 3 Bakado Pass, another group of Karen, and this now is combination with Mon, with the same reason. They also stormed into some government posts, and that fighting is going on in the evening. 1,000 people are crossing border to Ganjanakhundee.
So this election is going to start a prolonged, drawn-out confrontation.
But maybe the fighting will not last that long, do you think?
Well, I say because the military, government military is outnumbered with the minority, right? So it's possible that will take some days at least. Perhaps by this tonight, the government troops will take over and retake.
You mean the fighting could end as early as tonight?
Well, maybe the government will take over their post, but the fighting will continue. Because the armed groups still they have to keep fighting all the time, and I think they will resist.
And the election results so far?
We still don't know. We only have condemnation by the West that this is a sham election. The only complimentary come from Beijing.
Of course.
China said in its government-run media that it's a big step forward for Burma.
Not from India yet?
Not yet.
But I understand that they're going to announce a 90-day emergency decree after the election, meaning that they want to, put down any possible trouble before they announce the results of the election.
Exactly, because I think this is a trouble time. Maybe critical periods might be testing power. Like Prime Minister Abhisit said, he got a good point saying that might be 3 months from now, which will very difficult for Burmese government. Also because the minority also will test the power. What the transition period from the military to the elected government is very critical. So that's why they announced the emergency.
And they still don't release Aung San Suu Kyi yet.
Well, it's the 13th, right? They promised that they release on the 13th.
Not promised, actually, but the detention term will be expired.
Technically,
November 3rd.
Technically, the detention term ends on the 18th.
18 months.
November. No, 18 months so far. 13 November is the day that she should technically be released, but nobody knows exactly.
Nobody knows. Even her son, who today applied for visa to visit her, who hasn't seen her for
10 years.
10 years. And
so he's here.
He's here.
Kim Aris or something.
He's here, and he said nothing is predictable with the Burmese government, and he has no certainty. He said that no one can predict what the Burmese authorities will do regarding the release of his mother.
The turnout was not supposed to be too big in the election yesterday. What have we got so far?
Well, that could be the reason why the Burmese government has not released the result yet.
Yep.
I think the turnout in this election is even more important than the result itself.
Sure.
Because as we all know, all the competing parties in this election are pro-government politicians, and what really matters is how the Burmese public wanted to participate in this
I mean,
election.
legitimacy is
Legitimacy is based on the turnout.
The government expects 70%,
Yeah.
but perhaps it's less than that because many people boycott and many people exclude from the vote,
Yes,
like
right.
minority in Chan, in many states.
So nothing is clear, and we are following very closely the outcome of the election. Not so much the result, but what will happen next. What will Aung San Suu Kyi be doing if she is released, and what will be the political position to be held by General Tan Choi. The two characters are still facing each other, and it seems nothing has really changed. If in the end Tan Choi and Aung San Suu Kyi are still standing apart, and the whole world is still betting who is going to blink first.